What up, world? This is your man, Marty A. Johnson. Welcome to another edition of the Music Lounge, where we feature the stars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. On today's show, this is the Gumbo edition of the Music Lounge, where we're going to spice it up with some hip-hop, R&B, acoustic, and so much more. So stay tuned. It's about to go down. Welcome back. It's still your man, Marty A. Johnson. Right now, I'm chilling with a female lyricist that's definitely holding her own in her own right. Fellas, beware. Ladies, get inspired. Because right now, we're chilling with MSPROPER. What's going on, man?
What's good?
I'm doing good. You know, I'm just going to jump right into it. I seen the footage. I seen you doing your thing. People don't say I listen to music, but I seen you're doing it hard. So I just want to say big ups to you.
Appreciate that.
I appreciate it that you coming out, just taking that ride out to see us. So let's jump right into it. Let us know a little bit more about you.
All right, I am MSPROPER, you know what I'm saying? I'm representing both Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Richmond, Virginia. I mean, I've been doing music all my life as a kid, but professionally since 2005, and I own SWAYZE Entertainment. That's my independent label, and I also co-host a weekly online radio show called Rated R Radio.
That's what it is. So you doing it up really, really big.
Try to.
Yeah. So let's say this. You're a female. You're definitely holding on. Like I said, the fellas got to be aware of you. But do you think it's harder being a female in this industry? Because a female right now is like a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
I mean, I really think other people make it a bigger deal than me. Like, I don't really care. Like, okay, I'm a female. It doesn't matter. Like, even if I was a male, I'd still be eating y'all up. So I don't really care about that. Okay,
so describe your sound to the world. Because if they never heard of you and they never seen you do your thing, just tell them what best describe you, your flow.
Honestly, my flow is more on a lyrical type. I've been compared to MC Lyte a million times. But honestly, I'm just me. You know, I have a lot of feel-good records, and then I keep it real, you know. But mostly, I like to do a lot of feel-good stuff. You know, everybody like to laugh and stuff like that. So, you know,
that's
it's a party in a lyrical way.
So you think it's harder, like I said, being a female? Because when I meet a lot of females, I'm just going to take it to the industry. I'm a big hip-hop head. I love hip-hop all day, every day. A lot of females need that man to co-sign them. I only think of MC Lyte just definitely doing it without a man co-signing. You know, even from back in the day with Yo-Yo, she had, what's his name, Ice Cube. Then we got, even today, Nicki with Weezy. Then we had go back to Foxy. She had Jay, and Kim had Biggie. Do you think it's harder to really just be a woman, you know, stand on your own 2 feet and not having that man? Because females, you know, they got to have that man say, yo, this that chick right here. So you think it's harder right now? You need that man to co-sign for you?
The only reason why it's really like that is because all the major heavy hitters in hip-hop right now are males.
Yeah.
If there were more females, then you would see females co-signing females or even other males. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the level I want to get, you know, it's going to get to the point where people are going to want my co-sign. So, I mean, I don't feel like I need it. I do know that I can stand on my own, too. But, I mean, if it works out that way and the paperwork is right, who am I to, you know what I'm saying, turn it down?
So what's some of the things out there that you have been doing? So I know you say you're a lyricist. You let your music speak for itself. Do you think you're more in the studio type of artist, or you just up for the people? What thing's best? You can do it either way.
I mean, what you mean, like?
Can you kill it? Some people just kill it in the studio and they really can't produce that.
Oh, you talking about like performance-wise?
Yeah.
Oh no, our performances are crazy. Like I get off stage like about to die. Like no, it's definitely full entertainment when we go on stage. Like what's the purpose of doing a song if you can't bring it to life?
Yeah. So who inspired you?
Honestly, I'm a big Eminem fan, Jay-Z fan, Kanye and all that. But, I mean, really, my environment is what inspired me to go as hard as I am. Because, I mean, Richmond, it's a lot of talent, it's a lot of competition. It's also a little crab in the bucket. But, you know, that just makes you go harder.
Yeah. So you say you're from Richmond. You think it's harder, the underground artists or unsigned artists, you think it's really harder really to get your music out there? Because I go to different markets. Like my show where we're at now in Raleigh, they really don't support artists. And I go to Atlanta, the unsigned artists are just as big as the majors. So you think it's like friendly competition there, or they just pretty much like everyone's in their own individual camp in the VA area?
Yeah, that's more like what it is. Everybody's in their own individual camp, and I mean, that's cool. Everybody's doing their thing. I mean, there are some people that definitely show love. 106.5, when I was about to go on 106 and Park, they let me come through for an interview. Mike Street set that up, and Sir RJ was the one who actually delivered it. But I mean, there are some people out there that still show love. It's more on the underground part as far as the artists that are not trying to see each other rise, but I don't really care about all that.
So what are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on an album with my producer and artist, Eclipse the Champ Lou. He's out in Japan right now doing it crazy. We're putting that together. I ain't even gonna drop the name. I was about to slip that up, but y'all not gonna get that. You're gonna get it this summer, you know what I'm saying? I got another one I'm working on. You're gonna see some things on iTunes. You're gonna see Faded. That's gonna be the single. It's gonna be crazy. The video, I'm actually shooting it in Fayetteville, so yeah.
So we gotta come out to this video. So when do you expect like a first single or anything like that?
I definitely want to get it, you know, late spring, early summer. So I'm going to be shooting it real soon so we can make sure we have everything, you know, crisp and clear in the way we want it. But I definitely want to drop it soon because, I mean, it's the type of record that has to be out during the summer.
What advice do you give to, like, other females? Because, like I said, it's really hard just to see quality females, even some of the dudes. So what advice a female trying to get into this business, what advice do you give to them?
I would say be yourself. Don't let anybody try to change you. Say what you're doing is wrong. If however you dress and whatever your image is, grab a hold of that and take it and run, because that's what I did.
All right, before we call this a rap or anything like that, I'm going to step out the way. I put you on the spot because I always say people give me a lot of energy, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Give me a hot 16 for my audience, my million plus that watch me every week. Give me something. I'm going to step aside. It's all about you right now.
I got you.
Give me something.
Cool. Put me on the spot with the big block, though. That's good, though. Legendary flow secondary. So proper is the family greatness hereditary. Been killing the scene, it seems it's dead and buried. And I was just blowing off smoke, something scary, spare me your dreams. I'm making nightmares of everything in night air. Stunting in my Nikes, and on them it ain't quite fair. Rappers keep pressing me, tell them to get my mic here. And I'ma keep talking, long as concise here. Precise with it, I spit it as I live it so vivid. The price to get it is risen by twice digits. Admit I'm quite livid at times. I might spit it in lines, but stop picking at rhymes. I'm not dissing you guys, speculating in conversations like I'm on the road to rags, the riches God is my witness and crutch. Only him would I put trust. Yo, dropping, I ain't stopping, wish you all good luck. Hear me.
Fellas, I told you gotta beware. Step your game up. Miss Proper is definitely doing it up close and personal with your man Marty A. Johnson. So before we call this a wrap, let the world know how can they get at you.
Holla at me on Twitter. That's the best way. It's just MSPROPER. That's it. No underscores, none of that other crazy stuff. MSPROPER.net. That's the official website.
Tell them one more time in case they didn't get that.
MSPROPER.net. MSPROPER. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And type in Miss Proper on Facebook as well. I'm on there.
Miss Proper is all over the universe, so that's what it is. That's the word of the day. For more information on Miss Proper, y'all know what to do. Give me a call anywhere in the galaxy. Toll free at 1-877-627-8990. That's 1-877-MARTY-90. I'm going to give you the last word of the day. You want to give the people anything they can be looking out for?
Look out for Insane the Gingerbread Man dropping About Time March 17th.
Welcome back, world. Still your man, Marty A. Johnson. This person right here may be a new face, but she definitely is a superstar in her own right. I already know who she is, but I'm going to go ahead and let her give an introduction of herself.
What's good, y'all? SWAYZE Jones. Big
That's
ups,
SWAYZE
female
Jones.
MC right here.
That's what it is. Yeah. How long you been doing this for?
Since I was about 9, actually. My brother started me out spitting, and I think it was really to get me out his face because I was his little shadow.
Yeah.
But one time he told me, you know, go out in the room and write 100 similes and 100 metaphors and come back with something. I did it in like 20 minutes. He was amazed, man. He used to put me on cats like Nas and Common and Talib, and that just it started it off for me. I fell in love with the art, you know.
That's what it is. Let's just go back a little bit. A lot of people may not know the name. Tell them the name one more time in case they did not get that.
SWAYZE Jones. That's SWAYZE. SWAYZE Jones. Y'all know how to spell Jones, man.
All right. Let me let y'all know a little bit about SWAYZE Jones. I'm going to keep it funky with y'all. I never say this, but I'm going to definitely be honest. I actually reached out to her on Facebook. Yo, I do listen to the music of everyone that's definitely doing their thing. Stop me if I'm lying now.
Nah. You telling the truth, yo.
I actually reached out to her. I'm like, yo, I like what you're doing. I want to get her on my show. Now she's here up close and personal. So if you're an artist, it does happen. Definitely got to step your game up. But right now, it's all about you. So your brother got you in the game, doing it really, really strong. Do you think it's harder for a female to really do it?
Definitely. I definitely think it's harder for a female. I actually have a verse about it, and in the verse I talk about, you know, it's hard to sell music as a female unless you taking the clothes off, you know what I'm saying, or spitting about sex all the time.
If you ain't showing no TNA and all that,
then it's very hard. But that's all about where the skill and the strength of your art comes in. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have good skill, you can't deny it. No matter what you look like on the outside, you can't deny that skill.
So how do you get your flows? You say, do your brother? I'm gonna ask. Do you? I mean, I'm saying, you know, no disrespect to you, because you see a lot of female artists. You know, a lot of dudes like co-signs or pretty much be like ghostwriters, so to speak. So do anyone ghostwrite for you, or you pretty much do your own?
Absolutely not.
So you write your own records, your own lyrics?
I write my own records, man. I write my own records, my own lyrics.
That's what it is.
You know, I sit down and it's really just I keep it real. That's the best I can do. It comes straight from the heart, you know, and whatever the beat makes me feel, I like to create. You know, I'm not the type of artist who just, send me a beat and I'll rap to it. I'm more the type that likes to sit there with the producer. Yeah. And let's start with a melody, and then let's add the drums in.
Okay.
Let's take it here. I want a cymbal right there. You know, we really sit down and create. Yeah, that's what music is. You know? That's what music is.
But that's what it is for official artists. A lot. I mean, I'm not really hating on no one's parade, how they make their dough or anything like that. How do you feel about a lot of artists that really don't do that creativity? You know, write their own records and really do that. A lot of people got the auto tunes. A lot of people got ghostwriters. Everyone pretty much got that gimmick, so to speak. Do you have a problem with other artists go that route versus doing what you do?
I respect anybody's hustle. Yeah. You know, but I do think, you know, sometimes it does make me feel a certain way. Yeah. Because for those that sit there and they really have that talent and they can really create, it's kind of, in a sense, a slap in the face. Because it's like, why are you guys missing me when I put all this energy and all this time, and I know I have the skill. And I definitely think, you know, a lot of ghostwriters, that's cool, but it's not coming from you. It's not coming from the feeling, and I feel like that's something that we're missing in music, because that's what the old music was.
That's what it is.
You know, it was something that they felt right here, and then it hits your soul, and it affected every part of your body, you know? So I really feel like it's cool. Like I said, I respect anybody's hustle, but, man, it's just not the same. I respect you more when you really make your own stuff.
Do you think that since you're signed, you think you're where you're supposed to be right now, or you're still just like grinding? People say they're signed, they're thinking they're eating, they got that check, and I'm signed, I'm about to buy my mom's a house. I mean, that's what people say. That's for real though. So you think right now it's really paying off for you?
I think it's paying off, but I'm not there yet.
Okay.
You know, I'm not there yet, and even if I had 1 million albums sold, I still wouldn't be there. I mean, knowledge is just endless, and I look at this rap as an art form, and when it's something like that, you know, you can always keep adding more to the creativity and more to expand your craft and your skill. So, you know, I'm not there, and when I get there, I'm still not going to be there.
I got you.
Because it's limitless, you know, all the possibilities you can do with music, you know.
So what are you working on right now?
I'm working on a project, SWAYZE Nation 2. I have a 3-part series. It's SWAYZE Nation. You know, I'm trying to take over the nation right now, you know. So it's SWAYZE Nation. I released the first installment. It was SWAYZE Nation 1, Taking Over the Nation. I released that it was November 2010. Right now there's no release date on this one because I'm starting some new stuff, you know, just recently getting signed to the label. It's kind of like destroy and rebuild. So I started the project from ground up and kind of redirected the focus. But I'm working on SWAYZE Nation 2. And just working with a lot of artists and adding a new feel to it, you know, venturing out into dubstep and different types of genres and stuff like that. So that
makes you really an artist. You know, when you really just want to take them risks and really just go into other genres. A lot of people don't want to do that. They want, like I said, sit in that box. I mean, it works for some people. What advice do you give? I asked another artist, female artist, what advice do you give to females really trying to get into this business? Because like I said, I mean, it's a dog-eat-dog world because, you know, I'm a dude. I know how it is. I'm like, yo, if you ain't doing this for me, I can't do this for you. Right. What advice do you give to females, you know, not necessarily selling their soul, so to speak? You got to do something to get something. Y'all know what I'm talking about, so read between the lines. So what advice do you give to females that really go that route?
I would really just say stay true to yourself because I had, you know, when I first started, you know, spitting in the game, I had a lot of producers and people come up to me and tell me like, oh, you're going to have to change your image and I want to put you in some heels and all this other kind of stuff. And I was like, that's not me. You know, you can't allow the game or the industry or the trends or anything to change you or alter who you are. Because like I keep saying, music got to come from the heart.
So
it's contradictory. If I rap stuff from the heart and I'm trying to live out an image that doesn't fit really what I feel
up with
inside. So I would just say stay true to yourself and, you know, try to stand out. Don't think you can't compete with the dudes, man. Like I was in competitions and knocked them out. So it's possible. Yeah. You know, it's very possible. So that's the best advice I can give is just really stay true to yourself.
Before we call this a wrap, how can the world get at you? I know you got Twitter and Facebook like everyone else.
You can follow me at SWAYZE Jones, SWAYZE YouTube channel is SWAYZE Jones Music. You can also check me out on First Legacy TV. That's Homebase's YouTube channel. On homebasemg.com, that's the label's website right there. You can check me out, videos, all that. Definitely sign the email list, get up to date with my releases, my shows, you know, everything, all of that.
Yo, that's what it is. SWAYZE Jones ain't going nowhere no time soon. She's already signed. Only thing you need to do now is book her on some shows. So more information on SWAYZE Jones. Y'all know what to do. Give me a call at 1-877-627-8990. That's 1-877-MARTY-90. I appreciate it so much, you just being a trooper, just coming out with us. Yo, give him the last word of the day for him.
Last word of the day. Just
say the album be here sooner than later.
The album will be here sooner than later. But the last word of the day, last 2 words, we're going to say a name right here, SWAYZE Jones. I don't want you to forget it, so that's what we're going to end it off right there. SWAYZE Jones.
So maybe this could be that classic shit, everlasting type of shit you never thought could ever happen in your life. Got you reflecting on your past and all the shit you have, thinking never turning back and why sacrifice love. We make up and break up like every other couple, but we know that's just what makes us who we are. Look up in your eyes as they convey trust. Not a day that goes by where you and I fail to display love. So this could be the shit that lasts for years. All I could ever dream of with me right here. Every day is real and you as real as you appear. We toast to our love often, baby, cheers. Yeah, you ain't gotta worry, I'm here. Won't find another you, so faithfully keep you near. No question, I'll be that protection from your fears. Right here, so close in my reflection in your tears. But I let them fuck, cause crying ain't that bad at all. As long as I'm always the one you call. Never would've thought at all that you would be the one to fuck. Love so deep and you accept me even with my flaws. So let's roll a L and just coast into a sea of thoughts. Most of them I never spoke. Still listen, you never know just how much I love you. So I put it all up in the song I wrote, and this is how it go.
Such a beautiful reflection, can I stay? Take my hand with me. This is no ordinary love. Such a beautiful reflection, can I stay? Take my hand with me. This is no ordinary love.
To picture me and use a vision with no limits. We both know that even Stevie saw that ribbon in the sky. Tell me, love, why would this be any different? When a world of make-believe finally started existing, you behind me in my dreams. I support you in your mission to own everything you can and help black people make a difference. I ain't forget it and carefully play my position on your team. Anything that you need, I'm here to give it. Long as I'm living, gotta know I hold you down. On the road doing shows, but even when I ain't around, I be thinking of you. Cause a peace of mind is found through those thoughts. Crazy how you make me wanna settle down and get lost in your love. Ain't it strange? About a year ago, yo, I ain't even know your name. Just an MC spitting around, trying to make some change. Out of nowhere that you came, but shit ain't been the same.
Such a beautiful reflection, can I stay? Take my hand with me. This is no ordinary love. Such a beautiful reflection, can I stay? Take my hand with me. This is no ordinary love.
Welcome back. It's still your man, Marty A. Johnson. If you don't know, I always try to mix it up on the Music Lounge. We always try to do a little bit of hip-hop, R&B, rap, gospel, rock, whatever it is, it is. If you're hot, you're hot. This guy right here, he definitely is a national recording star. He's definitely doing his thing. If you don't know, we're going to get up close and personal and meet Mr. Nick Driver. What's going on?
Doing good, buddy. How you doing, man? Appreciate you guys coming out and spending some time with me tonight, so thank you.
No, it's our pleasure. You know, you just hit the stage not too long ago. We're going to get into all that a little bit later, but how long have you been doing this for?
I've been playing since around like 1999, 2000-ish. I was doing a lot of hard rock bands, a lot of heavier stuff, and the last 3 years or so I've been doing my acoustic stuff. So
okay, so you started off doing rock, then doing acoustic.
I did.
Why you wanted to transfer over doing the acoustic from rock?
Well, we had a I guess it was just one of my personal preferences. It was one of those things like, you know, it's music's like an evolution.
It is.
You know, like and you know, oddly enough, like, you know, me and one of my friends, the bass player for my band, we went and saw The Roots. Okay. So we were like, man, if they can do like hip hop live, we ought to be able to do what we want to do without worrying about any kind of genre stigmas that come along with rock and stuff, you know. So that was one band that kind of, I know it sounds awkward, but that was one band that made us want to do our acoustic stuff. So
10 years strong. What's some of the things you have been doing besides doing the shows, things like that, but getting your music out there? Like you said, music is so much of an evolution now.
It is.
A lot of people don't buy records no more. It's all about digital.
It is.
So what do you do really to get your name, Nick Driver, out there?
Me personally, I hand out like thousands and thousands and thousands of CD samplers.
Okay.
So it's like it's one of those things where, you know, we go out to shows and we're the dudes out there in the like street handing out samplers. We're handing out like 5-6 song samplers, trying to get people to come out to shows. We're like, you know, out there grinding, man, trying to make stuff happen, man. Like, you know, and that's how we do it normally. You know, we hand out these flyers that have our website on it. Yeah. But basically samplers, man, that tends to have a biggest turnaround on everything. So
I just seen one of your shows. They really come out. Really strong for you like that. I know probably 10 years ago it really wasn't like that. Do you ever get discouraged throughout the transitions, like, oh, I'm not where I'm supposed to be, I'm just going to stop and just give up?
Nah, I don't think. Me personally, it's just not in my blood to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, I mean, I had a song recently that was on SiriusXM.
Okay.
And it had commercial radio play. Mm-hmm. You know, but that's just something that comes along. You know, it's not really anything that I don't go through my life going, man, if I don't get signed to a major label, my career's over. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I just want to get out there and play music, make people happy, vibe off people, have a good time, you know.
I checked out your website, which is nickdrivermusic.com.
That's it.
On the website, I was shocked because you had like a whole lineup for shows.
Yeah,
I was like, he is really doing it. I actually went there because a lot of people don't even have a website.
That's
an
true.
Official website. A lot of people say, I'm like, what's your website? Oh, facebook.com, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I mean, it's cool to have that social media, but I just think by you have it an official website, just puts you in a whole different, you know, category in your own. So like I said, you're doing all these shows. How do you get all these shows? A lot of people might be saying, okay, he's got all these shows. How do you book these shows? They pretty much got a manager. You do it on your own.
Yeah, I got
it's pretty much like you're grinding.
Yeah, I got some shows I book by myself.
Okay.
Some shows I do have a booking agent. 10 years strong, man. I think it's good. I do have an agent to a certain degree.
Yeah, I got you.
You know, so but as far as a lot of the cover gigs I play, I do I'll sometimes play other people's songs. Yeah. And when I'm doing those gigs, then normally I have a booking agent. And then when I'm doing my original stuff, I kind of book that on my own. So it kind of varies. Yeah. You know? So
let me ask you this. You said that you do a lot of covers and all like that.
Yeah.
Are you afraid of like the repercussions of the industry? Because a lot of people might say, okay, no disrespect to you, but they might say, we don't even know who Nick Driver is right now. But let's say a year from now you blow up to this major big star all over the world, and you're still doing other people's records, and then people going to be like, okay, give me some money, things like that, you know, just for, you know, tapping into their records.
Definitely. I think the good thing is any major artist that has made it, normally, unless you're like somebody's daughter or you're like somebody's cousin or whatever, most artists that have made it have done covers. They had to do covers, you know. So I hadn't recorded but one cover song in my entire span. So it's not really anything that's really going to fall back on me. And, you know, honestly, if people were coming to my shows and buying the records, man, You know, that's all I can ask for, you know. So
where do you want to take this? So you want to pretty much keep on doing shows? You want to get like a major backing? You want to go indie? What exactly is the goal for Nick Driver?
My goal basically is to just take, you know, keep making music, have a good time, be able to make cool people like you guys, and just keep the vibes good, man. I don't really care too much about a major. You know, I think a lot of artists, they get hung up on, you know, well, if I ain't on a major, man, I ain't. But, you know, that's what makes you lame. You know what I'm saying?
I know
like, you know, there's some really cool guys that are on majors, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I think it's cool, but there's a lot of majors that make you lame. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I had to, like, I was signed to an indie label out of Florida, which I can't talk about particularly because there's legal stuff, but, you know, I had to buy out my contract because they were saying this, and I'm like, nah, not exactly. So
basically what you're saying, a lot of people don't know the business.
They don't.
They really just need to learn the business.
Agreed.
And I just think by doing this 10 years, you just really, I think you necessarily pays your dues. You know, you're here with us. So that's like a major thing on its own. Before we call this a wrap, let everyone know, again, your website and how we can pick up some music.
Definitely. NickDriverMusic.com, Facebook.com/NickDriverBand. And I just want to thank you guys for having me. You know, it's been a real blast being able to meet you guys and hang out with you guys. And NickDriverMusic.com. Hit it up. There's some music on there. There's links to iTunes and my hard copy albums as well. And come out to a show. Have a good time. So
that's what it is. Yo, Nick Driver is definitely doing it. You guys need to get up on that. Have your own official website, which is NickDriverMusic.com. For more information on Nick Driver, y'all know what to do. Give me a call at 1-877-627-8990. That's 1-877-MARTY-90. Just keep it locked. All right, this concludes this edition of the Music Lounge. Of course, the magic never stops here. If you need more information on this show, y'all know what to do. Go to my website at MartyAJohnson.com. Remember, that's MartyAJohnson.com. Yo, be sure to like us on Facebook at The Music Lounge with Marty A. Johnson. Amalh got it right here on the screen. That's The Music Lounge with Marty A. Johnson. Of course, be sure to like one of my favorite places, 718 Productions, on Facebook. Remember, that's 718 Productions right here on Facebook. Now, if you want to be a featured guest on the show, y'all know what to do. Be sure to send your information to me at MartyAJohnson.com. Remember, that's MartyAJohnson.com. I want to thank all y'all for watching, and I'm going to holler at y'all next time.